Getting ready to go with the women 12+ amateur. Jordan Jarvis is your points leader right now, 1-1 Moto scores. Jasmine Canfield would like to dethrone her. She sits 2-2. Taylor Allred 3-3. Katie Benson 4-4. And finally, some parity here. Lincoln Sarah, if that's how you pronounce your name, I apologize. 6-5 Moto scores. Brianna Gomes 7-6 Moto scores for 6. Landria Hazen 5-9 Moto scores. Brooke Whipple with the hole shot, the number 19 of Brooke Whipple off to the Bell Helmets hole shot. See how long she can hold on to it.
And looks like that didn't last long. Whipple, good start, but the number 30 now jumping up to the number 1 spot.
Yeah, Jordan Jarvis, she's got 1-1 scores already, so Jordan Jarvis doing exactly what she needs. Have a perfect score.
And the old championship rival for Jarvis, Jarvis and Canfield, have been slugging it out here at Loretta's for probably, geez, half a dozen years now. And some super tight, close competition between those two every time they come into the ranch. We'll see if Canfield can get her. She's moved up to the number 2 spot. So Whipple with the hole shot. Canfield's on a roll right now.
Yeah, Whipple slipping back a few spots now. The number 30 of Jarvis, 1-1 scores. Everybody 1-1, 2-2, 3-3, 4-4. First, second, third, and fourth. Pretty consistent.
Yeah. So that means even if Canfield gets her, Jarvis on that number 30 just needs to stay in second. But you never know when these two battle. We've seen everything that can happen. Crashes, bikes breaking, always drama in this class when you have two riders that are same age and meet up year after year, no matter what the situation is, no matter what class they're in. And I think Canfield's closing the gap a little bit, so it's about to be on. Over the finish line jump we go.
Both of them on 250Fs. There's the number 95 ride. Coming across in third, Samantha Peters. Brooke Whipple is fourth. Katie Benson fifth. Taylor Allred sixth. Lincoln Sarr in the number 7 spot. Samantha Farr is 8th. Autumn Rodman 9th. And Julia Preisman rounds out your top 10. Late in the day, Jason, this track is just, that jump, they address that jump every day.
I know, but it's always beat up. It's always beat up. This battle we're watching right back here. Whipple, Katie Benson, Taylor Allred. Allred very fast earlier in the week in one of the other classes, the 11 to 16 division, now in 12 plus in the big bikes.
You know what? Wait,
is she on a Super Mini?
Bike? She's ridden a Super Mini. Yes, that's exactly what she's in.
So she's stuck with the Super Mini, even in a class where she could ride big bikes, but still doing well. Oh, those ruts make it difficult. That's Allred we're talking about on the 34, the KTM on the right.
Probably not a bad motorcycle with all these ruts. Maybe giving up a little bit on the start, but if you're kind of unsure about ruts, that's probably not a bad machine to be on. It's a little easier to manage and negotiate. Oh, look at that. Boom. She went for the ruts on that little bike.
Taylor Allred making a pass. I think that's Katie Benson on the 28. She just got around.
Bike runs too, man. She pulls right out.
Yeah.
On Katie Benson.
Oh, reminds me of way back. We've seen that a few times where riders come in here on a Super Mini sized machine. Yeah, we've seen it happen a couple times. Smaller riders staying on these super mini bikes. We're trying to rack our brains to remember the last time we've seen that happen. But we do know that Taylor Allred's making it go well. She's just made the pass on the 95 of Samantha Peters in that billboard turn. Man, that thing pulls. You're not kidding.
She really doesn't have a problem competing with those bigger bikes.
That's who it was. Yes, Ashley Feilich. She would come out here in the Honda 150, would dominate on that in her younger years in the girls' class. And then when it was women's class, she made that Honda 150 run as strong as anyone else's 252-stroke or 250F when she'd battle in the women's class out here. Here we are through the 10 Commandments. You see Allred on the 34.
And Sauer and Whipple. And
yeah,
Benson
Lincoln Sauer
there
on the 43. Yep. Oh, wait a minute.
She hit the hay bale
I
and
have
it knocked
never
her
seen
off the
that.
bike.
The 95 of Peters.
Oh, but she is all right. That's why we have the hay bale. She popped right back up. That was protecting her.
I don't think I've ever seen a rider get into that post and those hay bales on the left side of the track.
Yeah, the number 95 just hit a hay bale, and she is already back on the bike. Who's that? Samantha Peters, your third-place rider?
Well, it was. Allred passed her. She was in fourth, but that's going to put Katie Benson around her as well. They were battling, and we can actually show you a replay here of this. Okay, as they say in baseball, same thing in motocross. Everything can happen for the first time. I've never seen someone hit that post before. Let's watch this again, the 95 on RacerTV.com. On the left side, gets sideways. Bam-o! That hay bale could not have been more well placed. She's okay. She's back on the bike and racing.
Yeah, she lost traction in the rear end. The bike shot left, and what was there to stop her was the hay bale on the pole.
Helmet combined with hay bale, 0 injuries. Jordan Jarvis continues to lead. Canfield just can't quite get her. Lead is 6 seconds. Now, Canfield was matching her for a while, but this last time around when we were watching the battles, 3rd, 4th, 5th, Jarvis has slipped away. She now has a 6-second lead.
Here's a look at the 46 of Jasmine with 2 Z's. Jasmine Canfield. No relation
Traders
to Jeff.
Racing Machine. No relation to Jeff. In fact, Jeff had to hand down the penalty in the girls' class.
That's right.
Not this division, but earlier when she was battling Allred.
To a distant cousin.
Maybe.
No, probably not.
Well, no favoritism shown, related or not. Jeff Canfield of MX Sports.
He'd dock his mom a lap for making
whatever
the macaroni and cheese.
Exactly. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, rule violations are rule violations. Doesn't matter who you are. So now it's up to Canfield to try to get Jarvis in the second half of this moto, and it's not going to be easy. Jarvis leads, Canfield second, and Allred has climbed to third. But Allred doing well on that super mini, but not able to match the pace of Jarvis and Canfield on the big bikes. 2 Yamaha riders. There you see Allred with the Red Bull live drone into the 10 Commandments.
Part of that Wyoming motocross mafia, including Preston Kilroy.
A well-known Wyoming for churning out champions.
The amount of land they have to work with, though, understand it's very undeveloped. So there's like literally 400-acre motocross tracks, just sprawling pieces of property.
9-minute lap
motocross.
times, tumbleweed everywhere. Jarvis won this class in 2016. And also won the girls class 2 years, 2014, 2016. She won girls senior and women's 14-plus amateur. So Jarvis, a 3-time champion here at Loretta's, trying to make it happen again.
Today is the day. This exact time yesterday it was overcast, and you almost needed an amber lens to pick up the ruts. Now you want that limo tint goggle, so you can see the racetrack, because the sun comes right in your face on a good chunk of this racetrack.
That's the old Lance Kobish goggle.
Yep.
Remember that?
Absolutely.
Back in his mini cycle days? Dude, yeah, on the 50, you could not.
On a Cobra.
Did not want you to see what was in those eyes.
Limo tint.
Richard Petty sunglasses edition.
Having a cocktail back there. We don't know what you're doing.
We don't know what's going on. You try to look at him in the eye.
He rolls it up. Right as you come up to him, the lens goes. I just want to see who's in those goggles. What's going on back there? The Wes Kane edition limo tint goggle. He has a limo.
I know.
So he should have his own lens.
You bought one in Texas for like $100 or something
Dana
ridiculous.
Kellstrom was there racing. And Wes Kane goes, buy that limo, Dana Kellstrom, for $2,500. Dana went down there next to the beer tent, bought it. We took it down to Austin, watched Vanilla Ice show.
87 making the move. Autumn Rodman. You know she knows how to rebound.
Comes
making
back
some
every
passes.
year, about September, October.
Autumn, absolutely. Yep, leaves are changing. And so are the positions.
Hey-oh. Yeah, we bought that
Rodman
limo.
making the pass on Brooke Whipple.
Wes went and got it. I drove it home, kept it at my house. He took it on back to his house. And
Woo! 95 coming back at her. Remember, that was the rider that went down. Samantha Peters, Autumn, Rodman battling hard. Brooke Whipple, as I mentioned, just up ahead. They're trying to catch her. Good battle between Rodman and Peters.
hair flowing, is that a advantage to have that hair kind of distracting your opponent?
It's the girls' class, so you're going to see that a lot. Women's 12 amateur. You're going to see a lot of the long hair flowing out there. Back to our live drone. Jordan Jarvis trying to lock down the win up front. Canfield, all red, no changes. Katie Benson all by herself in fourth. And then it's Whipple, and then these two. Rodman on the 87, Peters on the 95. That
Totally
Peters
different
taking the right
lines.
side. Yeah, she's
Dead
not
even.
going anywhere near that hole on the left.
Exactly, smart.
Yeah, that's the one that took her out earlier. Landry Hazen is 8th. Cami Samples 9th. Lincoln Sarr is
That's
10th.
the Steve Mathis hay bale protection system. He invented
like
that
the
too,
nets.
right?
Yes, like the nets.
That he invented.
Were they there before he talked about them?
What's that?
Were they ever there in Supercross before he talked
Oh,
about
no,
them?
not in Supercross.
Yeah.
No, they were there. We had them in our track in 94.
What?
We had chain link fence. We had 2 big poles, and we had that. And I've got photos of that.
You had a net.
No, it was chain link. It was real
Oh.
loose chain link, but it was 10 feet high.
Anyone ever hit it?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it would jiggle and make. And there's another track that I can't remember. I've watched them post on Steve's post. They're like, we did this in the 90s. They were all like, no, we did it.
I don't know if you're noticing the sarcasm of the ridiculousness of that whole project.
Oh, I do. Absolutely. But it actually does work. Like, it's called
I
a few
never thought
guys,
it could. I
and it
could
did.
not imagine that it would ever work
Right.
having nets in berms on the side of the track, but it did.
But brought
And,
the bowl berms back because we went away from them for a while.
Yeah, it was never a safety thing. It was to be able to add more berms to Supercross tracks, put nets on the outside so you don't have to worry about the riders launching too far off the berm and getting into the stadium infrastructure. Back to 87, Autumn Rodman, rebounding. Just like Dennis.
Just unstoppable. She's always in the right position, boxing out. You don't have to have the biggest vertical.
Nope.
Put yourself in the right position, the ball's going to come right to you. Got to hustle. It requires hustle.
Yeah, rebounding. You can't coach
Defense.
effort. Defense rebounding is a game of effort. Another rider on the move here at the 45 of Landry Hazen. Watching her come through the mechanics area and the twisties. Landry and Samantha Peters on the 95. Lincoln Sarr and Cami Samples. Round out your top 10.
The sun really just laying right in their eyesight.
It's brutal
right in
down
their
there.
Vision right here.
Yep.
In and out of the shadows here. Really hard to pick up the fastballs. It leaves the pitcher's hand. Coming in and out of those shadows.
Yep, we try to put black in the background of center field like Yankee Stadium
Right.
so you can
Doesn't
see,
work.
pick
Maybe
up the
run a
ball
little eye
better.
black. Help out with that glare when trying to shag those fly balls. Gets lost in that twilight sun.
That Don Mattingly, Will Clark, eye black under the goggles.
I'm waiting for that to happen. Like the Bryce Harper, he went all in on the eye black when he was in high school.
Oh, really?
He had the big, it looked like an Indian warrior. Huge amounts of eye black. They do it
That
big in
really
college.
do anything whatsoever.
We never do it.
Come on. All right, battle still going on right here, the 45 of Hazen.
Your skin that reflective, like you just can't see a fly ball.
I don't see them doing it in
Underneath your
anything
eyes.
else but baseball, so that should tell you something right there. They do it in
It's a big
volleyball?
part of
They
it.
do it in beach volleyball?
No, but I did see some guys starting to use pine tar before they go ride now. You can only have it in one grip link. So they
It can only be on the handle. If it gets on the handlebars.
The Louisville Slugger
Yep.
wooden handlebars they have down there.
Oh, man.
He sawed off another one there.
You remember when AMA pulled the title from George Brett?
I do remember that. He came charging.
The pine tar race?
He was charging out of his Yamaha Winnebago. He got it all up in Steve Whitlock's,
Yeah.
Whitelock's grill there. That was a tough day. A black eye for the sport, if you will.
That is a baseball reference that 0 people in the motorhomes or watching our race here today right now understand what
I
we're
bet
talking
Clint
about.
Sadowski got it. Clint
Okay.
pitched for 15 years with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Raced here about 4 years ago.
All right.
He got it. That was for you, Clint.
All right, still got some action on the track. Yeah, that was a baseball reference. Nothing to do with motocross. Pine tar is fine. If you want to put it on your grips, maybe you're going to hold on tighter. It's all good.
Yeah, but if you go while you're racing, if you go to the tear-off, you got to go to the leg first. Go to the leg first. Don't go straight to the tear-off because that's an advantage.
Oh, yeah. We want to make sure if it's a cold game, you can't go to the mouth. Those spitballs. 19 making moves right now, Brooke Whipple. Now, Brooke Whipple had the whole shot. She's been involved in a battle the whole way. She's still in 6th. Hazen and Rodman right with her. Rodman on the 87 and Hazen on the 45.
Oh, they're dead even.
And the 19 right behind him. Yeah, this is close to the long short shoot. No changes up front. Jordan Jarvis totally in control. 11-second lead, so we'll still watch Red Bull Live drone this battle in the 10 Commandments.
Unable to double those first 2 sets of doubles, and that's going to cost her a couple of bike lengths. Going to roll the dice over here with the pole turn, if you will.
Yep, everyone's clear. So 99.99999% of the riders of raced this track have not hit that.
Well, they do have ways, so it says trouble up ahead. It'll actually let you know.
The app.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. They know where the speed guns are.
Oh, rider is down.
And that is, which rider in that battle is? I'm trying to see the number on the side of the bike. It's the 45 is the 87 of Rodman. So Rodman and Hazen and Whipple were in a ridiculous battle. Rodman and Hazen had been about 3 laps of duking it out. We covered the whole thing right here on Racer TV, and it finally cost Rodman. So now we're going to really see if Rodman can rebound.
Going to adjust her sun visor there to kind of get it adjusted where the sun's not quite in your eyes, or her helmet visor, same thing.
Yeah, this is tough. It's still not typical Loretta Lynn's warm out there, but the sun has definitely made a difference. It's warmer.
This is the hottest day we've had.
Yeah.
And it's still not unbearable.
Well, we've had cooler weather and better racing this year than ever. So next year, we've got to figure out a way to replicate this. Maybe just get some gigantic fans with tubes blowing air around the track. Maybe a roof over the track for shade.
That would be a huge move in the right direction. Now, can they afford that?
Can
like
they
those
even
blow-up football practice stadiums?
They build such a thing. It'd be like, blow-up football practice stadium, or maybe basically a warehouse without any walls on it. The world's largest pavilion. So there is Jarvis. There really hasn't been much drama in this one, and that's exactly the way she wanted it. Last year was a rough one. She's bounced back, now leading by 13 seconds over Jasmine Canfield, and on her way to 1-1 scores. 3 minutes left in this moto. We're tracking her as she heads to Polisport Beach. Canfield second. Taylor Allred on that smaller motorcycle, the Super Mini, solid in third. Jarvis not going to be all red. She's not angry about anything. Probably not too pumped on all this lap traffic, though. They're going to separate her from a checkered flag. White flag is out, and so am I.
Get out of here. 3-4 riders in front of Jordan Jarvis. So she's going to have to be careful picking her way through here. They're all going to go inside, and Jordan's going to fly right past 4 riders just like that. Oh, she is stuck behind 2 more riders. She passes the mechanics area. And Jordan Jarvis just wrangling these lapped riders. A 2:11 lap time for Jordan. She is now 14 seconds out front on her number 30 Yamaha. Canfield solid in that number 2 spot. She's going to go 2-2-2, very consistent, just like we said. Taylor Allred 3-3-3. Katie Benson 4-4-4. And then things get a little dicey there with our fifth place rider, Lincoln Sarah. She'll go 6-5-7. The Lucas Oil last lap. The blue rims, the blue Yamaha, the number 30 Jordan Jarvis, all smiles right now. Jarvis coming out of Storyland. About 7 or 8 different ruts. Water truck continues to put a little water down on the starting line, or it did moments ago.
And that's going to do it. Jordan Jarvis, 1-1-1, made it easy on herself this year. JJ, and the number 30, has the 12-plus Women's Amateur Championship. 4th title for her at the wrench. Oh, I know all about it. She's been there. She's done it. She's back. That was awesome. That was awesome. Everything is awesome. Jasmine Canfield comes across in 2nd, and we're waiting on Taylor Allred on the Super Mini machine, looking to take 3rd in the Moto. So Jordan Jarvis got to feel good. Career title number 4 for the Yamaha rider. And Jordan has her machine up there. We'll wait on Taylor Allred. Katie Benson was the one battling her in 4th to try to snag a podium position. There's Taylor Allred. And that is it. She clinches 3rd in the Moto. Taylor Allred, good job. Had to make passes to get to that 3rd place position on the familiar number 34, and she made it happen. We'll get Taylor on up on the podium here. Solid ride. Little machine, big heart for the number 34, making the KTM. I'd imagine that's a 105, maybe a 112. And putting it up on the box against the big bikes. Good ride on the little machine. Let's hear it for Taylor Allred. They spin that around there. Hey, Taylor, there you go. What's it like riding the smaller bike out there against the big ones?
Yeah, it's definitely difficult being on a smaller bike, especially on the start, so it just makes me work that much harder. So I just tried to ride smart and consistent, and happy I got 3rd overall.
Awesome. Who do you want to thank, Taylor?
My mom, my dad, Fly, Dunlop, Scott, Maxima, RMX, D21 Filters, Rhino Designs, Monster, Recluse, Lynx Racing, Puxel Power Sports, and anyone else. Thank you.
Let's hear it for Taylor Allred, 3rd place. All right, congratulations, Taylor, and thanks for the quick hustle bringing it on up here. 2nd place in the Moto. We'll bring up our silver medalist, Jasmine Canfield, here in just a moment. Jasmine, if you can head on up. There she is. All right, you can guarantee battling for titles, Moto wins, and podiums every time she comes. This year, she's going to have to settle for 2nd. Let's hear it for Jasmine Canfield. All right, Jasmine, how'd that Moto go for you?
It went pretty good.
At one point, it looked like you were making a little run. Didn't quite pan out for you.
Yeah, I'd start inching up, and then make some It's all good.
We like hearing that. It's all good. All right, who do you want to thank?
I'd like to thank God for keeping me safe. Yamaha, Traders, Triangle Cycles, Alpine Star, Ethicas, Thor Racings, Sunshine State of Max, and my mechanic Tony for making this possible.
All right, she says thank you guys, and let's hear it for Jasmine Canfield, finishing in 2nd. I know we got a Whole Shot Award winner also, but the championship machine is up on the podium, so we'll bring her on up. If Jasmine moves off, we'll bring Jordan on up. Looking for our Bell Helmets Whole Shot winner. I believe that was Brooke Whipple, but Jordan, if you want to come up to the stage as well, we'll start getting the championship celebration ready while we look for Brooke Whipple, who has our Whole Shot Award. Here we go. Here's Brooke. All right, we'll give out a Bell Helmets Whole Shot Award. We will save the championship celebration for last. $100 from Bell Helmets. These riders are tired. It's finally hot out here, and it's definitely rough. Let's hear it for Brooke Whipple. How'd that moto go, Brooke? It seems like you worked pretty hard.
Yeah, not the way I wanted to finish necessarily, but after that first moto crash, at least I could come away with a whole shot, I guess. So I'm just happy to be walking away safe and, be better.
Who do you want to thank?
My mom, my dad, my grandparents, Cody, and my sister, and my Rocky boy, and of course Thor, Dunlop, Scott, Shoei, Alpine Star, Works Connection, DT1, SDI, TBT Schmidt suspension, and so many more. I'm sorry if I forgot you. I know you guys are all awesome, but that's it.
All right, good job. All right, let's hear it for Brooke Whipple. Thank you, Brooke. Get the photo. And now, champion once again at Loretta Lynn's Ranch, this time in the women's 12+ division. Let's bring up the number 30 of Jordan Jarvis. There is the gold. She sweeps the motos, and with that, unlocks the trophy. Jasmine, we know Jasmine Canfield comes out here. You guys battle every year. It's such a good duel. We knew in this moto you didn't have to win the moto to win the title, but we know you got a lot of pride. You went out and you did it anyway.
I did. I had a lot of bad luck here last year, and I wanted to make it a 3-moto win sweep. The track's really rough right now. It was a lot of fun. You got to be really careful of the paces. They're slick. I went out and I wasn't pushing too hard. I was trying to be safe, keep a good distance between me and Jasmine. She was riding great, but I had to be safe out there, and I had a lot of fun. I love coming to this track.
Does it almost make it sweeter in a way when you have one bad year and you come back and answer back like this?
Oh, it does, because then I can show everyone what I can really do when I don't have bad luck or stuff like that. I came out here to show everyone that I can win, and I did just that.
Who do you want to thank?
My mom, my dad especially, Yamaha, Trying Cycles, Fox, FMF, EVR Performance, Monster, Atlas, Scott, Pro Moto Billet, Pro Taper, Blood Liquid, Nihilo, Pro Taper, Dunlop, MGX, Screen Craftsman, Sean Morris, thank you for all your help. Thank you guys, and all my friends here that have helped me out over the week. Can't thank you guys enough. It feels great to be up here, and I don't think I'd be able to do it without any of them.
Awesome. Well done. Let's hear for the number 30. 4th time she's won a championship here. She is Jordan Jarvis. Let's bring Ricky from the AMA on up to hand her the official number 1 plate. And there it is, your national champion. Let's hear it for Jordan Jarvis.